Canyon.
Oh, hang on one second, sorry. Okay.
You ready? Look at this young lady. Okay. We're all here in Williams Canyon celebrating the progress that's been made on the heels of the Waldo Canyon fire in protecting the great community of Manitou and all the surrounding communities. What this demonstrates is we work together. When we're rugged collaborators at the local and the county and the state and the federal level, we can do anything in the state of Colorado. And I'm very pleased to have been able to play a role in making sure we had the disaster relief money from the federal government that's helped us rebuild. This project will protect Manitou, it will protect Colorado Springs, and it will let people get back to living what's a very special way of life here in Colorado.
Senator, we haven't been here in a while, and I'm stunned by the progress, and I've been covering this since it happened. What's your reaction?
No, this is an example of being creative and innovative and working together. When we're rugged collaborators, we can do anything in the state of Colorado. What I understand is that this crew here has doubled the amount of progress that you could have considered to be happening over the same time frame. So they've, in 3 months, they've done 6 months worth of work. That's impressive.
Obviously, there are funding considerations and issues with any project like this. You've been they've addressed some of those to you. What are you hearing, and what do you plan to do about their concerns?
Well, I'm going to continue to work on behalf of Colorado and these communities to make sure they've got the money from the federal government that they're owed to rebuild Williams Canyon and to protect the citizens in Manitou and down the creek and down Fountain Creek as well. One of the things I heard today is we could do more to provide some maintenance and contingency funds. I'm going to go back and see if we can't do that for Manitou and for the other cities and towns that have been afflicted by the fire and now the floods. But again, we're rebuilding, we're standing up. This is Colorado at its best.
Are you happy with the progress that you're seeing?
Well, this is impressive. The other thing that's happening here is this crew, led by the Manitou Springs. Let me start with is it Public Works, you all? You have Public Works? Roger, is that what we call you?
Recovery coordinator. You can call me whatever you want.
So the Manitou Springs Recovery Coordinator and his team have been very innovative in taking some of these techniques and technologies that were developed in the Eisenhower Tunnel and applying them here. That's the way we roll in Colorado. And when you're innovative, you get things done.
What needs to happen at the federal level when it comes to emergency watershed dollars? Is there a next step moving forward?
The next step with emergency watershed protection dollars is that we need to make the funding permanent. We need to put it in place so it's available not just for our state, but for states all over the country. This EWP program has been useful in a whole variety of settings, and we're all in this together. I take the United States and my title seriously. I'm a United States Senator. I look after Colorado every chance I get, but knowing that we're all in it together, it keeps us strong as a nation. So in sum, yeah, we need to permanently fund the EWP program.
How much would you fund it with?
Well, you could, I don't have an exact number for you, but I'd be happy to give it to you.
Okay. Do you think this type of project...
Anybody know what that exact number would be? Anybody else? It's a lot. But what you do, you'd set it up as a fund annually, and then you would have it in place, and then you'd have that certainty, and then the Congress, on an annual basis, would have to make sure that the funding is there. But by saying we're going to do it in perpetuity, that sends a really strong signal. And then it provides certainty, and then people like Roger are managing this project, wherever that project is, they know the resources are going to be there. They don't have to wait. And when you wait, that costs money, and that creates uncertainty. When we know we've got to repair these watersheds and protect these communities.
Because there was a scramble for this project to try and find funding at the federal level and for projects across the state.
I worked overtime to get this money. It wasn't easy. Mr. Clark is here. State Representative Merrifield is here. There were a lot of people that weighed in, but we worked overtime to get this money because it was not easy to access given the existing system we have. But I wasn't going to relent until we got the money. It was too important to repair this watershed.
We got time for one more.
Do you think that this type of mitigation project will help make the Manitou Springs residents feel at ease now?
The mayor's here, and he's a wonderful leader, and his whole focus has been on protecting the city of Manitou Springs, which is a special place. It's an iconic place. You come here, you feel the history of Colorado, but no question, knowing that Williams Canyon is fortified against big floods will make everybody literally sleep easier here in Manitou. Mayor, is that fair to say?
Yes, well said.
Okay.
One more quick question. It's the tough political question. The accusations flying back and forth in the campaign about politicizing the floods, trying to make it a good campaign speech. What do you say to that? The accusation that politicians on both sides are trying to make this a political feather in their hat this campaign season.
Look, I'm proud of what we did to generate the funding to recover from the floods, and the facts are the facts. The history is the history. The government shut down when we needed everybody on deck, and I was right there doing everything in my power to keep the government open, and my opponent voted to shut down the government. It's clear. And I believe as a United States Senator, your job is to stand up for your state, particularly in a time of danger and uncertainty and tragedy, and to shut down the government when we needed the SBA and FEMA and NRCS on point, to me is just unacceptable. And I think it's a distinction between my opponent and me and our records. And records matter, votes matter. You can say all you want to say, but records and votes matter.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.